Hello, my Philippines. So I am deciding to show you guys some of the drawings on my phone in a digital sketchbook tour. This is part one, which is showing off the pictures that I have from 2022. So yeah. So how old was I? I think I was most 16 to 17 at the time. Yeah, whatever. So first I'm gonna show you guys the months. Some time ago I drew the months as people. So first off, we got June. I'll try to explain some of them as much as I can. Some of them I probably aren't. I'm just gonna skim over them. Uh, so yeah. So first off, you got June here, and honestly, like when I think of June, I think of Father's Day, and I also think of graduation and stuff. And oh yeah, yeah. Here we got May. Personally, like when I think of May, it's Mother's Day. And also, I'm pretty sure it's Asian History Month, so she is supposed to be like that. I think she looks really pretty, and I like the flower in her hair. Okay, April. One thing you guys may notice is that, um, when I used to draw clothing, I'm not the best at drawing clothing, but back then, I literally just drew a line like wherever the clothes edge, what's the name, the collar and the sleeves edges were. And now when I look at him, he looks like he just has a weird sunburn of some sort. Okay. Okay, now it's like April is showers and Easter. This is March. I personally think of it being the first of spring and St. Patrick's Day. It looks kind of cute. January, probably just New Year's. I think she looks adorable. July. Obviously, I personally think of the 4th of July. And okay, is it just me or does she look like that one girl character from Pokemon? I forgot her name. Like I mean, I don't really watch Pokemon, but there's like this one girl character and there's like it's like the girl human. Okay, I don't know her name. I forgot her name. I could like look it up, but uh, okay. So now we got August, and I personally think of just it being the first of school and it being kind of a lazy month. Okay, I'm just gonna speed through these so that way we get to the ones. September, harvest, yeah. February. Okay, so one thing I know of February is that it's supposed to be Black History Month. And so yeah, that's basically I now looking back at it, I really wish I did not give him the lips. It looks a bit problematic. Look, I was much younger back then. Let's move on. Okay, we don't need to see that. October, Halloween, yeah. November, Thanksgiving. Let's move on. December, probably Christmas and whatever. Yeah. Okay, so now we're on to the other stuff. So we're past the months. So now we're on to other stuff. So this picture right here is, so for a while I decided to draw the birthstones as like princesses. This one is supposed to be for October. I forgot what the pink one is called. Can like y'all comment like what the pink one was called? I think I knew like the whitish one was called opal. It started with a T. This one I think was February, which is amethyst. So yeah. Yeah, and also another thing that you may or may not notice is that a lot of my old drawings had like no eyebrows. And also no shading. So it's like completely flat. And this one's supposed to be May, which is emeralds. So yeah. And that was it on that. This picture right here, Um, I decided to draw the G5 characters as humans. So this one right here is supposed to be Sunny. G5 Milo Pony G Generation 5. So y'all don't get confused. Sorry. I probably should have like specified it at first, but who cares? This right here is a character that I made. Her name is Sky. I think she's supposed to be a ballerina, and as you can see, she actually has a missing leg. Yeah. And that is her again. This picture. So a couple here. Yeah, if I really don't have anything to say, I will probably just skim over it. Just kind of, next. Got this cute little girl here. Princess. Yeah. Okay, so you guys may or may not seen this character. This is my character Santa. I know like you guys seen the video of me speed painting. I'm also thank y'all for watching that video. Okay. But this is basically what she used to look like. She had like the reddish hair and stuff. And I think she's really cute. I like her. This is one of my characters. Oh yeah, this is Wendy. She's like from the Element series, which I kind of made it's kind of an idea for a series I have, which is called Elements, which is about these girls that have elemental powers. I did make a video on that sometime if you want to check it out. That is if you notice this video. Please notice this video. If not, go share this with your friends so that they can notice it. Even though the sound quality is, it's gonna sound like crap. Okay, this is Santa again. Got a little pregnant girl. We got a hugging couple. This is Santa. You can see how much I loved Santa, and that's supposed to be her mom. And if you guys are wondering, no, she is not adopted. That is her actual mother. Yeah. That's her again. I think this is the same pregnant girl from earlier. This girl right here. Yeah. This girl. The bag and stuff. Oh, then I remember this. So, back in one of my classes, one of my teachers had like a gecko, and I decided to draw him as like what he would look like as a human. So that's basically what it was. No, it wasn't a gecko. It was maybe it was a gecko, lizard gecko. I don't know. So let's move on. Okay, so I remember this. So if y'all remember the Talking Ben app, where it's like, you ask it a question and it would say like yes, no, or like make some kind of weird sound. So I basically decided to do a drawing challenge where every time he says yes, that's what I go for. And this is what the result is. I personally don't think it's that bad, although I think the shoes look kind of weird. I'm not sure what you guys think. Also, now that I think about it, he kind of looks like Weird Al. I don't know why. Ooh, this right here is supposed to be Play-Doh as a character, as like a human. That's just something I decided to do. A girl in a bikini, girl with sparkles, girl in the bed. Sorry, I had to skip the one with the girl in bed because she wasn't really wearing much. So, also this was my first drawing with like the base. It's not horrible, but okay. Now that I think about it, her face looks kind of creepy. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, back. This is another G5 character that I did. This is Izzy. Then I did Pip. This guy. Zip. Hitch. And Misty. Also, I kind of like some of the outfits that I made for them. This is a character that I made up. I think her name was Megan. I think it's really cute. I don't know why, but whenever drawing, again, like I think like I've gotten better when it comes to drawing and stuff. We got a 50s girl. Like obviously I do not like draw the random lines indicating where the ends of the sleeves and anything are. We just got a little baby here. The little babby. Another 50s girl. I think this is another character I made with the talking bit thing. Ooh, name remember these characters. So me and my friend were like making up this story about these two characters. So this one over here, her name is Inala, and this one over here is named Adrian. Inala is spelled Inala, if you're wondering. I think they're cute. Got girl with nails. We got this girl right here. Yeah, got this picture of like a sketchbook and this girl in it. And if anyone's wondering, no, this is not my sketchbook. This is a stock image of a sketchbook. Of a random sketchbook. This girl right here. And then we got these two. And that's pretty much it for 2022. So stay tuned for a part 2 that will probably come out at some point. I don't know when. So yeah, bye.